If you've been in real estate for 6 months or even 6 years, but the results are not there, there's low listings, low momentum, and you're starting to think and realize, is this even the right career for me? The truth is, it's not about luck, it's not about the competition, it's not about the market, it's about your habits. In this video, I'm going to break down why most agents fail and what the top 1% are doing every day in their marketplace to dominate it. These are the 4 sections to break down. Section 1, self-development, 60 minutes every single day. If you skip this one habit, nothing else is going to work. This is the foundation. And most agents ignore this, and this is why they keep spinning their wheels and not seeing results. The top agents spend at least 60 minutes every single day learning through different online resources. Either they're watching Tom Panos, the Real Estate Gym, Josh Vegan Blueprint series, or they're just practicing out their dialogues and reading self-development books. Some really good books could be Gary Keller. He's got a $1 Million Agent book. We've got Chris Voss, Full Fee Agent, and all these different resources build your mental energy and build your skill level. It's just imagine real estate is just like a professional sport. If you think about Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best soccer players in the world, how many times has he practiced before the game? It's not like he rocked up and just was a world champion player. He practiced every single day, relentlessly. And we need to view real estate exactly the same. Real estate is like a sport. The more we practice, the more we get better and we improve. We get better at listing presentation, better at scripts and dialogues, better at dealing with different types of vendors, and better at getting a top result for our vendors. But it all comes down to practice. If you think you can rock up as a real estate agent on day one and just be amazingly good without any practice, then you are delusional. The top agents don't wing it. They build their skills, their knowledge, and then deliver the results. Section 2, speak to 40 people every single day. You could do everything right, but if you don't hit this number, you will not build momentum. And the numbers don't lie. Only 1 out of 37 homeowners in Auckland are going to sell their property in the next 12 months. So if you only speak to 10 or 20 people over the day, you may not even have spoken to a potential seller. So 40 people at minimum means that you're going to at least identify one potential seller, and that one seller we can follow up with, follow through, and keep in touch with them until they are ready. One of the key dialogues that we can use when speaking to these people are asking, do you have any plans to sell in the future? We don't say 1 month, 6 months, 12 months, we say in the future. And the reason we say that is because people might say, look, yeah, maybe 2 years time we've got a plan. Then we'll say, great, fantastic. What's the plan? Where are you moving to? What's the plan ahead? Get some more details, and then we're going to follow them up. We might follow them up in 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, not longer than 3 months, because we want to keep that relationship building. Then if they have shown interest in wanting to sell, we're going to put them in the text system and give them a text message every week, recent sales, market information, just a short text to provide that touch point so that they know who we are, and when they are ready to sell, we've provided more touch points than any other agent. So in the morning, every day, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., you should be calling, trying to speak to every single person you can. 40 people would be ideal. If you could go more, 50, 60, 70, that means you're going to have more potential meetings with potential sellers. Section 3, booking 2 appraisals every day. This is the difference between the agents that list and the agents that hope. And if you're wondering why listings are not happening, I'm about to show you why. The reason we focus on 2 appointments booked per day for potential sellers is very, very important. Through the week, you will book in 10 appointments if you work 5 days a week. And what is going to result in, there's going to be a few cancellations. Some people won't be able to make the meetings, but hopefully you're going to see at least 5 to 6 or 7 people through that week because you've booked in those appointments. And another key thing is we need to qualify all of these people. Now, qualification is very important. We're going to ask a few different important questions. What's the plan? Where are you moving to? Have you done renovations? Are you speaking to other agents? Where's to next? If based on any recent sales you've seen in the area, what do you think your property's worth? Or do you have a golden price for your property? Asking all of these specific questions, we're going to dig deeper into their core reason of why they're selling, what's holding them back, what's their time frame, and really qualifying them. Because if we don't ask these questions, we just rock up to the appraisal. We don't know where they're going, what they like, what they don't like, what price they really want. But if we've qualified them, that might even qualify whether we want to meet them or not, because they might say, look, I want 10 million, my property's only worth 1 million, and that might just be a waste of time. So we want to be appraising people that have genuine intention to want to know what the value of their home is, because it will determine whether they're going to make a decision now or later in the future. And lastly, section 4, this is how you're going to dominate your suburb without making any phone calls at all. And most agents in this section give up easily. They do not keep consistent. And what this is sending out flyers or letters to a targeted area of 2,000 or 3,000 houses. Now we should be sending these flyers weekly or every 2 weeks at minimum through the whole year. And what that means is you're going to start to build that relationship with those clients that don't even know you. So if we continue for a full year and we get around 80,000 touch points out to all of that marketplace, that means there's going to be a high chance of those potential sellers wanting to sell. So what we know, let's say 4 or 5% of properties will sell in an area, and we're sending out 2,000 every single week. What that means is that you're going to be in touch with 80 to 100 potential sales in the next 12 months, and they're going to get 52 points of contact from you every single year, and that's going to be a relationship building exercise. And the most important thing is not to stop early. We've been sending letters in some areas for about 3 years, and we only get a phone call after 3 years after sending letters and flyers, because now they decide, okay, we're ready, I've built the relationship, that we know who this person is, now we give them a call and we've got the listing almost guaranteed. Now that you've learned the 4 key ways to scale up your business, I've put together a next video on the top 10 tips and lessons on how I hit $1.85 million commission only in my 3rd year of selling. Click here and look forward to seeing you there.